I want to explain how I got the footage of 2 videos of mermaids I got here, so I don't have to answer any more questions. Now, you can believe my story, and that's fine, or you cannot, and that's fine too. This is YouTube, and I am the first one that hardly believes anything is shown here. But anyway, this is what happened. I went to the Great Barrier Reef in Australia to test an underwater cage that I had bought for the camera. The film on the left was my very first try. So there you go, that should answer a few questions. This is my footage, stop copying it. It is not from a movie, it is not from any TV program, it is not from anywhere. It is the bottom of the ocean, only a few meters depth, but it's not an aquarium, a swimming pool or anyone's bath. So, my first day, and I was trying to work out this thing, how to operate the camera from outside, from a plastic box. And I felt this thing behind me, and straight away this thing passed. And at the moment I didn't even realize that what I had seen, or even if I had filmed it. I have written this 1000 times. This footage is much more clear than the visibility I had down there. I only felt something big. I thought, what was that? And I couldn't do anything else. For me it was gone much earlier than now, watching. So why didn't I follow it? One, because I didn't know, and two, if you are nearly 50 years old, not especially a good diver or even good swimmer, trying to operate a new machine, just get a heavy oxygen tank and a mask, jump to the bottom of the sea carrying something big, like a vacuum cleaner, and try to follow a fish. I'm sorry fellows that I couldn't provide you with an action movie. I only realized I had filmed something special when I saw the images on the screen of my laptop. So I went back the following day to the same place and wandering around to see if I was lucky again. And there it was. That's the second film. People comment that I knew it was coming. Well, I didn't, but I was waiting. And this time I had been down there longer and I saw it much more clear and I freaked out. And I tilted the camera up as much as I could, and I felt a thing watching at me. And again, by the time I managed to turn myself, the camera and the cage around, the mermaid was gone. Well, the mermaid. That's what I believe now. Because this second time it just went out too quickly and someone could have pulled my leg once, but twice. Anyway, things that people comment about these videos. This light, this moment, I don't know what it is. I think it's the reflection of the sun on a fish, but I don't know. This other moment, she is bending her knees. That's what people write here. Well, if there were legs in there, it looks like she's bending her knees, but I don't know. That could be a distortion of the water. And there are 6 meters or 7 meters that I was depth. When you are down there, you look at the surface of the sea and it looks much closer than. So I don't know if it's water, it's knees, or what is that. I can tell you this. I am not especially into mermaids, not costume designer, nothing like that. So up to you. Believe whatever you want. Why do I believe now that it was a mermaid? Because something that no one, 3 million viewers, and no one has commented on something, which is the tails of these animals are not the same. I have watched this material more than anyone probably, and look at the tails. They are not the same. So I think these were a group of mermaids or animals that they were traveling up the coast of Australia in their ways to the tropics. And I believe that because after the second day I had to come back home, and as soon as I realized what I had, I organized another trip, and I tried for 4 more days, different days, but a month later, and I couldn't see anything. They were gone. They were around there in a particular time, and then they were gone. So that's what I believe.